Dude, I can hear it in your voice. I know you don't like it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I am. Oh, you're talking to me. I thought you were talking to someone else.
How many fucking D's is this? Oh my God.
Welcome to the D Squad. I'm sorry.
Let me get this straight. Let me get this straight.
God.
Hey guys, welcome back to a much better video. You guys hated that last video I put in, but that's fine. That's fine. I made my snarky comments. I'm happy. I'm doing good today. Plus it's early in the morning. We got a really good banger of a video for you guys today. This was actually has a little bit more effort. It's us talking about the Twitch situation. It's already passed and gone, so not much else to really add on to it since they already did the updates, but still it's a good watch. I think you guys will enjoy it. Please stay tuned, and here's us and the boys.
Heyo, it's me, Zavian TV, and the boys hanging out and chilling. So yeah, we're going to talk about this stuff that's going on with twitch.tv and their new update, which seems lovely, but there's a lot of questions afoot with a recent new ban and trying to figure out what's going on. I think we kind of got an idea because there's definitely certain things that's been happening around it. It was Jakey Lakey. Yeah. So Jakey Lakey, streamer, he put out some content on there with their new policy in mind. You saw a female avatar with boobs, another female avatar to the right with boobs. And if I remember, I can just put up the screenshot with censorship. Because again, this isn't, this is YouTube. I know the rules for YouTube. What we're trying to figure out is what the fuck is going on. And all right, I think I said a lot, so I'm just going to stop there. Well, hello there, Kirby, hopping into the mix.
Oh,
oh, indeed. Oh, indeed. Let's start with D. D has, I think, an opposing his position against mine for a good reason. I mean, honestly, I think there's rights and wrongs to no matter what you choose. But you will let D start off first. Throw opinions, throw your little spin on it. Tell me what you know, what you think, and yeah.
I was gonna say, can you start me off?
We just lost him in the middle of him starting off.
So sorry, you just have to start with someone else. Yeah, I just got home.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, yes, Dorito, save the show.
Sure. Alt F4. Anyway, what do you want me to say?
Well, I guess pretty much. I would like to know your opinions of it, of the Twitch. I guess with their new update, you definitely have done more of your homework. You actually read it. I've listened to other YouTubers about it. So you are right now the most cited source here in the room.
Oh, yay. Anyway, I think it's a great idea. Another great way to get more money from, people.
Yep.
If you think of Twitch's side, they've laid everything out in terms of guidelines, questions, and their answers, and people just got to follow them, which they didn't. That's their fault.
Yeah.
People aren't reading the TOS.
Of course not.
If they were reading the TOS,
who's going to read? Nobody wants to read. They're going to get the highlights from videos of other people's input. Exactly.
What I'm
call me out. I was one of them. I know. I was totally called out on this. I mean, I'm ecstatic. I mean, them loosening it up enough is exciting to me. Yes, I know this site is 13 plus, but we can still strategize around it. I would like rather them strategize around freedom of expression versus go for it.
The whole thing with the 13 plus. Yeah. Okay, cool. You can keep it 13 plus. You can have where it's 18 plus. But it's almost like if you talk about a porn website, we'll say, videotube.com or Video Hub, rather. I don't know what I'm talking about. You can just go into it. There's nothing in terms of...
Well, you get a pop-up sometimes that says, are you 18 or not?
Yeah. But what are people going to do? What did we do? We click, oh, yes, I'm 18.
Yeah.
We all can say that.
Yeah, but isn't that their parents' fault for not putting up the parental like blocks that they could already with today's technology.
Ooh, that's a discussion I want to just hop in on.
There is that too. But back to what I was saying originally is what I think a lot of people have done is not along the lines of not reading the TOS. All they did was read Twitch's post of updating our approach to sexual content and content classification labels.
And thought, oh, I just put labels, start stream, show porn.
Pretty much. And while if they read the TOS, it is not okay to just stream porn.
And I honestly, I agree with. I mean, as it's written, honestly, I this is how I would rather me let the podcast and stream and stuff like that, or stuff that I would put out. This is the guidelines I would, follow without anybody asking. I think this makes a lot of sense when you want to put out your material, unless I actually am trying to put out pornography material. Ladies, I'm taken.
Ladies.
I guess a part of me is excited just the fact that there's, I guess for me, any site that's loosening up their policies on it. I like Twitter's way of kind of doing things a little bit. There is rules, but yes, there is nudity. There is a lot of, there's a strong artist community there. But I'd rather them kind of be that way, but still be a full on functioning social media site meant for adults, or more catering towards adults, with the caveat of younger folks can be in too, as long as they follow these separate rules, one, this and that. And I think what they need to work on is more incentives for reasons for why, as a younger person, should you want to actually limit yourself for full access to a site. And I don't think many websites have been doing that at all. And I'm pretty sure you can figure something out once you start thinking in that direction.
Fictionalized, drawn, animated, or sculpted, fully nude, fully exposed female presenting breasts and or genitals or buttocks regardless of gender. It's allowed. But while people may read that, they don't read the guidelines saying that it cannot be the main focus of the stream.
Yeah. For a 4-hour butt looking staring sessions or that's not what they're going for.
Yeah, exactly. Now, what I've seen, and I imagine it's allowed, because I've seen plenty of people on Twitch right now, they will have a mirror in the background somewhere showing their butt in this really thin bikini.
Mm-hmm.
That's in the background. They're already up in your face in their webcam. They're the focus, not what's in the background. Background's background.
If you know, just don't make it so obvious. It's simple. I kind of am okay with the intrigue with the game there. I am a content enjoyer of theirs, while not a content creator of theirs, so to speak.
See, I have an example actually right now.
Well, what?
That is streaming
right there, so you can see it and popping that right there. We go. Now you can see it. There we go. So yeah. She says, and it's about Pink Cindy is back. It said, you missed my live. That's what it's about. She's back. She's back. I mean, stop looking at her back. But you know what I'm talking about? I'm going to censor that.
And
yeah, she is definitely in a hot tub.
It's labeled properly. Look, she's in the right category: pools, hot tubs, and beaches. She's in a bikini. And if parents want to get involved, the whole thing with what Kirby said and Xavier was about to touch on is that while this may not be something you would want your kids to look at, what are they going to look at when you go to the beach?
I live in Florida.
There's worse than that bikini she's wearing, and that's barely covering anything.
Mm-hmm.
And two, you might, as a parent, might not have something called what is that? Blacklisting of certain websites.
Mm-hmm. I could definitely say on as a parent, voice. You mentioned this too. Like, it's on the parents to keep their children away from things. I've seen what that looks like in multiple situations. I hate parent teacher nights. I really do. Fuck that. I hate it. But so it comes off in two ways. they take the kid and they remove technology in so many ways. No video games, no internet, no computer. There's that way. And technically that's if the parent doesn't know much tech themselves. I mean, they may have played a game or two, but you know, they're no tech pro or anything like that. So them downloading software and trying to put preventative measures so they don't look at certain sites, stuff like that. It only goes but so far until they get a cell phone. And then they have to know about putting something on a cell phone that prevent them from doing it.
Along the lines of a cell phone, you could go to, say, your carrier. You can put in blacklisted websites.
Yep.
But do they know that? That's what I want to get to. Is most parents they just don't know. They don't have it in them to put the mental effort. Let's say you got someone who's working, let's say accounting, people that, stuff like that. They go in, they work all day. They the kids there at the school. Hey, go play something, go have some fun or whatever. And then they're off taking a nap. That's the day-to-day life of a parent. And in between, there's the moments where you think, oh my God, did I put something on there so they're safe? Or did I, do that? And then there's the smart ass kids that I know that I was, and I know that every fucking single one of you is. I am not wrong there. Even with a lot of the security on it, I know that me would have found a way around it. I found, yeah. And I think that's a better way to approach it, is to approach it with the idea that the kids will find a way around it, and that you need to put yourself a liability of, it's not my fault if Jimmy finds the material that he's looking for. It's my job to put in there warnings to say, Jimmy, you're not supposed to be here, and leave it at that.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's also the thing of educating your child of not meeting a grape.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it's also the curious nature of a kid anyway.
Yeah. I want to be there to answer questions and stuff like that. You want to be the guide or, honest, even if it's a tough subject, like, okay, here we go. Mm-hmm. She's talking about this stuff. Okay.
And what's your mother?
Yeah. And now she's at the age where there's some things she just doesn't want to ask me because, I'll give her plenty of information, but she's not going to ask about that lube bottle that's been on my desk for 3 days.
You did not need to point that out.
Instead of trying to filter everything out, you're trying to explain everything and get an understanding, and then they have the choice of what to do. It's empowering to them. And then the one thing you don't have to do is worry about whether, they're going to go look at a site like, so I know exactly what's going to happen. The little Jimmy who was kept away from all technology is going to see boobs and just go, but my kid's gonna be fine. It's like, yeah, whatever, man. Just fucking chill, dude. It's whatever.
I'm just saying, like, through your internet service provider, through your cellular provider, like, if you ever were truly trying to look for those extra measures to help your kids and whatnot, you could just easily contact their customer service to get advice in how to do these things, or sometimes they'll even add it in for you. And
voice.
So. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you. Okay, sorry. Keep going. I was. Thought you stopped. Go. No, I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's all right. You can chalk it up to laziness, and so it's just like the Destiny 2 community. We're gonna bitch, we're gonna moan, but we're still gonna play the fucking game.
Oh yeah, we are.
Yeah. I don't think it's I don't think it's laziness. I honestly don't think it's laziness on the parent side. I understand it. Dear God, man, becoming a fucking adult and explaining that to people, it's fucking exhausting.
Oh yeah, it's awkward. Yeah.
But then trying to raise someone that's already hard enough. I don't blame the kids and the parents really much at all, because they're only going to know what you know.
If a parent was determined enough because they do have the resources available, or God forbid, Google any of the fucking things that they need, then really they can't be all that mad because of one public service, like somewhat modifying the rules and guidelines.
So I'm just going to put this out here. Okay. No, we're me and Voice, we both, work with end users and trying to talk them through stuff and stuff like that.
Yep.
I want to say.
I'm just. Well,
Can I
go for it, gamer. I'm curious what you got.
Can I plug in something with the Google thing?
Butt plug.
Like,
butt
if
plug.
Butt plug.
Butt plug.
I was gonna say, if you accidentally misspell something, that also will transfer you to a site.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like if you misspell Undertale.
But I'm saying, like, you could also like have certain settings that you can modify within the browser and of itself to prevent that type of thing from happening.
I think, like, for me, I see it as like you can try your best to prevent a kid from seeing it, or you can maybe get them to understand how to react to it. And I think that understanding how to react to it is it's a bit more important, than trying to prevent it, because you're going to rack your fucking brain trying to put all the guidelines on it. But yeah, if just go in there like, oh, well, like, oh, you like that? Is that really nice for you? Did you like that, Timmy? Yeah, I'm not looking at it. Yeah, whatever. And that's how it is. That's not like gating, whatever. You're just sheer embarrassment. No one wants to, you don't want your mom seeing your internet history. No one wants that.
Right.
But and neither.
But then that's why they invented things like incognito mode. But yeah,
yeah, it's not a perfect system, and a lot of us right here know it. We know it. But I think in a way, like, if take it on there, of all of us here, who has not seen a little bit of tits and ass before? You got
everyone here probably seen at least something. Yeah,
as a kid. I mean, and I wasn't exactly like, we call it fucking Steve Jobs or whatever, but it didn't take an Ivy League education just to go find it. And then once it was there, it's like, well, this is easier than buying porno mags. This is much far much cheaper. I can just go ahead and do my business, whatever. And honestly, what's the problem? As long as you're fucking responsible with it, then yeah. So it like, what's the harm? Titties don't blind you. Don't you won't get mortally wounded from an ass. It's
you could go to the beach and look at ass all day.
Yeah, not all the ass is even good looking.
Bikinis.
You'll find you'll see some bad ass. So no, I mean, like, actual, like, not great ass, like the dimples in it have extra dimples and craters in it, like Kratos' ass. It's all up in there. Yeah, like, so it's I think in a way, like, the world, to me, I think overreacts when it comes to like a bit of TNA, just because, one, you see it every time you take a shower. It's your own. I mean, if you're with someone else, eventually, the first couple of weeks, you're going to get used to each other and see it anyway. So, like, yippee, it is what it is, So I think, like, the world kind of overreacts when it comes to it anyway. So, but I do understand they don't overreact. The world
doesn't overreact. The United States of America overreacts. Facts. Okay.
Have you
seen Pepsi commercials for Germany?
I lived in Germany. I lived in Germany.
Seen them?
Yes. I mean, it wasn't such a. It really wasn't a big deal. I mean, and I think in a way, like, yeah, it's just. I have never had a woman just pop out her tits and like, give me all your money. I would, but that's never happened.
That's not how you use purple.
But
there you go.
Yeah. So I think, D, do you have a proper microphone?
Oh my God, he is not paying attention.
No,
they're saying
D. No,
typical D.
They're saying too many words and I'm not hearing them.
I'm not here right now. I'm looking at tits. I'm sorry.
Oh my fucking God.
Oh, he's on Twitch Hub. I mean,
Okay, D. I know that you are. As far as I know, all I know is that you're not a fan of the change. So, but not much else. I know, and you know, there are good reasons not to be a fan of the change. I think there can be some updates, and I want to curve the conversation in that direction where, you know, they can do some improvements, and I can add into that. But why is this a bad thing? I can hear it in your voice. I know you don't like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I am. Oh, you're talking to me. I thought you were talking to someone else.
How many fucking D's is this? Oh my God.
Welcome to the D spot. I'm sorry.
Let me get this straight. Let me get this straight.
God.
Mister,
I'm keeping this
why don't
in.
you Mister?
Yeah, Mister, I want to
record this. Record this as a little podcast. Gets home, doesn't pay any attention, doesn't even acknowledge us when we were talking to him.
Leave this in, Zavion.
Oh my God.
Yes, this is going to start. We're going to start the video. Like the video's going to fucking start like this.
Look.
I'm looking.
What a warning sign.
I fucking face palmed like this right here. This is how fucking I feel right now. Just fucking.
Look.
No, Dorito, kick D from the call.
I'm a little bit stupid, right?
You're a little bit what?
I'm a little bit stupid, right?
Yeah.
Do you want the truth?
You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
I don't even know what the truth is.
Dorito, kick him from the call.
No. All right. I got my full attention now. Movies are away.
Had to wait this long to get your full attention.
Put your phone on your bed.
My phone is in my pocket right now. It's okay.
Put your phone on the bed.
Put your phone on the bed.
Hands on the table.
I got one hand on my mouth, one hand on my
hands on the table, camera on, and share your screen.
I am stuck in facepalm mode right now.
I will share my screen. Okay. There you go. This is my screen.
I need both screens.
I can't put both screens on.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
All right. Cover that.
I can edit it into video. Just got to put a little ZTV sticker there.
Okay, let me.
No, that's fine, Xavion. That was fine. It wasn't the main thing of the stream. Remember?
But but this is going on YouTube. This is going on YouTube.
Okay, YouTube. Yeah. Okay.
Let me change the windows then. Fine.
Forget it, D. Just forget it. No porn.
There you go. There you go. This is my other window.
All right. Oh boy.
Yeah. It's the entire thing.
Anyway.
I mean, if you're looking at that other video, I know what that video is about. There's full on sex. There's penetration in that video. There's a reason why that one. But that's against TOS. I mean, that's against what they're saying. They don't want that. So, like, that's a bad thing. I agree that that's bad. Yeah. So,
it's full on porn.
Yeah, and there's been some people that streaming full on hentai, and that I think that's crossing the line. That's not.
I remember that. We literally
Lulu was sharing a screen
had Fuda porn.
Yeah, they're straight up streaming Fuda porn.
Yep, and they got deleted.
Instaband.
Yeah, that deserves it. That deserves it. I think that's fine. But okay, so here's the question, D. I'm going to try to. I'm going to try to ask you it and see if I get a good answer or clean answer. Okay. So the question is, what is it about the Twitch TOS that you dislike, or what's your general opinions, either or direction? I know that what do you feel like it is about?
I agree with a little bit of your opinion, Zebian. How about how Twitch should be more, towards adults than children, really. Because, because God, my ADHD is really kicking in.
Don't worry, I know. I'm trying to softball it to you though.
So because we want to say what we want to say without having to worry about the repercussions of it.
Yes,
because a lot of
practically can though.
Yes. Well, we're talking about more adult type of topics, though, like things happening in our lives, or
You can.
Green.
Okay.
Anyway, go on. Just go.
It kind of killed my energy here, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess that was my only problem with it.
Okay. So I'm gonna throw this out there because this is what I kind of felt like. I felt like you heard about this and I was wondering because there's a lot of the hate on the streamers that that's what they're doing. They're just out there trying to get show off their tits and ass and stuff like that. Like, come on, man. And I was getting that type of feel from you earlier. So I hear this, then they're allowing it, and so. Was it something like in that direction that you don't like about it? So let's say, Twitch right now, you go in the just chatting, bunch of TNA. How do you feel about that? Like good, bad, and you don't have to agree with me. You really don't. I'm really good at, playing my own case, no matter what the topic is. But what do you think?
Which started off as a streaming service for video games, right? And I enjoyed that. I liked that about it and everything. That's what got me into like streaming and stuff like that. Being a platform where you can actually just have fun, talk about your day while you're playing video games, and chill out with people. I feel like that's where the basis of Twitch was originally. Where it's going and everything. But after years of just seeing just like the top people are women who are practically naked talking shit and talking everything, not really barely showing any video games or anything like that. It gets annoying, because you're just like you're out here having fun and everything, and then people just leave just because you're not that you're not a girl who strokes your ego and stuff like that. Maybe call your name if you give them money and stuff like that. So
yeah,
I'm still a little salty with that, if I'm being honest.
Well, yeah. That's what we wanted you to say the entire time. We were okay with you being salty. That's fine. I just want you to pull it out of you, D. That's all I want you to do. You're doing good.
It's just, if you like, there's sites for you that where if you want to use your body to get money and everything. There's sites for that. There's Pornhub, there's chatting.
They want to disappoint their parents, but not that much disappointment.
No, it's as soon as they start showing cleavage and stuff like that, whoring out their bodies and stuff like that. Of course, they lose all respect for me, if I'm being honest.
Okay, well, I hear that, and I think that makes some good reasons, and this might be what I was thinking of following up with on that, because I think that makes sense. Twitch streaming started off as streaming games, and you'd watch people and you'd have a community. I think it as time has come by, like some of the people we know have been on this platform streaming for over a decade. I think And like, a lot of things have changed. A lot of things are going to mature over time. But I think with that, the platform should also handle that maturity well. This is what I think would be like the best way to do about it. One, okay, so we have the hot tubs and category that kind of helps, take them out of the main pool. And I'm still going to get off D's stream. I don't know what the hell he's doing over there.
I don't know either.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right.
I was on full on Zavion for a little bit, and then ADHD kicked in, and I just need something to keep my focus on.
Okay.
Listen to Zavion's voice.
Yeah, that's the focus. Actually, you have to listen to me. It wouldn't.
Stimulation. I need a stroke.
Oh my god. Anyway, so Twitch and streaming all started off with just streaming video games. People have been streaming for over a decade now, and a lot of those streamers are adults. I think that at a certain time, I can see where we can fit the adult content in. We've grown up, and I think the world kind of thinks this, games are just for kids anyway. And like, no, we're grown ups now. We're hell, fucking in our 30s and stuff like that. And it's not the same thing. So I think along with that growth, yeah, we should invite our culture, because now we've grown up with it, and the site needs to have room for that. But with new up and coming kids, because there's always going to be a new batch of kids that come into this field, you've got to control how the door works. I think they should put this, this new, more open category of something, make something for it. that highlights that fact. If there's going to be exposed or more nudity, call it that, and make a some kind of warning that if you go in here, hey man, we warned you. Something of that side. It shouldn't be something that's on the For You page, which they did say that they were going to be eliminating. So before this update, you were already getting those pages of people in hot tubs on there. They did say that that part was stopped. And I think more stronger policies to kind of, control the kiddos if they're going to be there. I think what we really need is a tagline that says, hey, I'm a streamer who does stream to kids, that design my platform and content for kids. And there are a couple people that are, out there that are like that. They welcome people who are young and they may be older, but they've, worked on their platform and how they stream for that. And if they do that, then have that as a tag too, and really just start pushing people to start doing that more often. Because that way the kids have content that's not nipples and boobs to look onto. There should be a reason for them not to, pass that line. And it shouldn't be Twitch's responsibility. And plus another thing, and this will be my last one. We need to stop saying that 18 years old, 18 plus is the literal allowance to see porn. Because I think you can be 18 plus, and then you also need a second tick that says, but I want to see porn, or but I don't want to see porn. I think it needs just another level. So even if the kid does say, oh, I'm 18 plus, put it somewhere hidden inside the settings where, you do a little digging to get it. It's not that hard. Just put it in the settings. We'll find it. The debauchery will be found, but put it somewhere where, you have to opt in for, the nudity and stuff like that. And I think that you could even get more relaxed on it. So like, if you just come in, you don't want to see that, elect not to see it. If you start seeing it, then you should complain just like extremely hard. It should be, it shouldn't be there. But you opt in, well, enjoy the show and shut the fuck up. That's why I look at it, right? And that's pretty much.
They agree to the terms and services. They're clicking on it. They obviously know what they're doing.
Yeah. If you agree to it, opt in on it. So I think that'll be the two changes that I may have said 3. Anyway, 2 changes, separate category. 2, just because they're 18 doesn't mean they want to see tits, boobs, ass, and stuff like that. You give them the same restrictions that that a 13-year-old would see. They'll still enjoy the platform. We call some of those people Nintendo play. Stop. Wow. I'm gonna stop. I don't know. I was having fun. But I am like in full disagreement of like, we have all right, 18 plus content. That's a horrible way to opt in. Like, I didn't think 18 is a requirement, but then ask the 18-year-old, do you even want to see this? Because you actually will be surprised the amount of fuck no's you'll get. And I think that's pretty much what I have to say on it. Anyone want to add some additional notes?
Well, I think you tracked it down perfectly.
Ooh, yeah. Perfectly. I think that's awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been us, the ZTV fam. I'm going to call my boys out here from the bottom right here to the left, and that is Gamer Guy.
Hello.
We got a voice. What was it? Oh, voice. Should I call you like what is it? Is it One Voice Rises, or that's so I can slightly promote your YouTube? Kirby.
Just call me Kirby. Yeah.
That's Kirby.
Point. Yeah.
and
normally I would love to plug. I just I need to start making content again before I start doing that.
We all do. We all do.
How to use video software known as
DaVinci. Well, we're gonna have fun with that. And also, I'm gonna spend a little extra time on you, Dog Man.
Oh no.
Oh, that's smart.
Well, you see,
there now.
You see, okay, Dogman, you are okay. You are known to be a very wholesome seductress, whether you know it or not.
Wholesome seductress. That is a sentence.
So I would like to know, what do you think about the new Twitch TOS guidelines from your sultry perspective?
Ow.
It sucks that that Twitch has gone down this path. I really do. But hey, if this is the path they want to go down, they have the whole freedom and everything to do it.
Yeah,
but I will like to like you said, if I want to opt out this seeing all this all the
debauchery,
the debauchery, or all the chat live chats and everything that just, it's the front page. Like yes. I didn't come here to see that, but now it's in the front page. You just threw me right into the water right there, the deep end.
Yeah, and it's
going on.
And it's your front page, and it's like, oh, congratulations, you're an adult now. Here's the boobs you've all been wanting, because I know you want it. Don't you want it? Which, I mean, yes, I am the free to boobs guy, but I am also a very self-promoting before marriage time and everything slut. I'm okay with that, but I don't think that everyone else should be in that same bracket if they don't want to be.
I like people having like a choice on what the entertainment they want to enjoy. Twitch needs to fix that.
I think what could happen is if they do this right, Twitch, you add those things I'm talking about, you could have two different experiences, and it could be excellent.
Have a settings adjustment called content preference, and then just like hide the ones you don't want, keep the ones you do.
Technically, if you think about it this way, so like Dogman would have to somehow go back to being 17 every year in order to get to the Twitch experience that he is not able to see, or log out of Twitch and that be his experience to enjoy it properly for him, which robs him of the experience that he wants. Like it is that important. Like there's people that will prefer to have a much cleaner Twitch, and that should be provided. Well, there's people like me who wants the boobies to fly fucking freely, that wants people only who
shake those milkshakes.
Are you talking about anyway? But yeah, they should be separate, and that should be something that should be improved on. The clean and the dirty Twitch needs to be separate but available, and I think both people will be happy. People wouldn't be complaining about it either way if they got the experience that they wanted in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the extra time I was going to add in there too. Thank you, Dogman, to adding that perspective and really hammering that in. Demented Torito.
Hi.
Hey, thank you for putting all the facts out there. You literally was the facts man for this video, dude.
By the way, what you said about you want the booba to fly freely, they can, as long as they have pasties and are not the main focus of the.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I will be your fan. I will be your fan. Listen, I'm just saying. I am in it to win it. You know what I've been about. I play fairly. But yeah, and also last but not least, D FTW Gaming.
Yo.
He is your boyfriend to your boyfriend. And with that said, we are okay. And with that said, guys, thank you much.
Girlfriend for long doesn't mean anything, okay?
You try to guy. Anyway, so that'll be the video for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe. And you want to see more content like this? I don't know. Freaking let me know. Blow up this video or something like that. Do I need to show a titty? Bye bye.
Read a titty.